Hello, Richard Wakelin here from Thunderbolt, and today I am playing Rogue Legacy. This game was recently released on Steam a few weeks ago. It's a roguelike that does some pretty interesting things with the genre. Oh god. I'm jumping in right in the middle here. You can see I'm level 41, which I'll get to soon when I inevitably die. Gonna ignore this run for now. And my main goal at the moment is to amass as much gold as possible before my death, since gold is imperative to success in this game. Ew, what's this? I found a spell! Again, something I will get to when I die. Which I may just do intentionally to move things on. Hello zombie! Yes, kill me. I don't care. Okay, so here's where this game gets interesting. Pops you back to the main menu, and as you can see there it says choose your heir. Jump in there, and this is my family tree. Our last guy died there in the year 2439, and you can tell how much I've died when the first guy I had started off in the year 700 and something. So basically you start with your first guy, he dies, his son or daughter takes over, and basically your family lineage continues going into this castle, dying, and then their offspring carries on. So we can see all the people I've used here, and if we go all the way back to the start, we have 3 new offspring to choose from. Now as you see on the right, you have a class for each one, and this is always random each time. Traits, which are the most interesting part, and you get a spell. So your traits vary pretty drastically. So this guy, he's a dwarf, so he's very small. He also likes to swear. This guy has none. This one's skinny, so when you get hit, you get sent flying more than anyone else would. For now, I'm going to go with a barbarian king. They have lots of health, can take lots of damage. And here we have the upgrade tree. As you can see, I've built it out quite a bit now. All of these skills you unlock, so you can improve your health, the type of armor you can equip, your mana, damage, all that stuff. All of this is universal. It applies to every single character you use, even though they're different each time. So, and you can unlock new classes from here and upgrade them. So I unlocked the Lich recently. Barbarian, can upgrade them. Each upgrade basically unlocks a different attack on the Y button. So this one does a Fusrodar type shout to knock enemies back. Upgraded the mage, so you can switch between different spells, etc. So as you can see, I've only got 149 gold, which isn't enough to buy anything. Each time you buy something, the price of everything else goes up, so it's more expensive each time. And here we jump into our little hub where you can buy different things. We have a blacksmith who sells weapons. As you can see, all of these are question marks. As you go through the castle, you'll find chests. Some have gold in them, and some have blueprints that unlock new armor and weapons. So you can see we have our stats on the right there. They change depending on what you're wearing, and there's also a weight involved, so you can only carry one of each, and depending on the weight you might only be able to carry, for instance, this one that's lighter than this one. We also have the enchantress over here, similar to the blacksmith. Again, blueprints that you unlock to get more. These are basically little special moves you can get. So this one's a double jump. I have a useful dash over here. As you can see down in the bottom left, I have 4 of these equipped at the moment. Again, you can only equip 1 from each tab here. And then we have this guy who can lock down the castle for us, because the castle is procedurally generated each time. But if you want to go through again using the exact same castle as before, you can lock it down for a price. And there you just see I gave all of my money that I haven't spent to the Grim Reaper guy there. So you have to do that each time. You can get a discount, as I had there. See, he only took 94% of my gold rather than 100%. But it forces you to spend all the gold you have then and there. You can't save it up to get some of the more expensive upgrades. You have to go with what you got during that playthrough through the castle. So as you see, you get gold from killing enemies, destroying certain objects in the environment, and hopefully we'll see some chests here as well. So with the gold, this game is pretty grindy because you wanna get enough gold to unlock better stats and attributes and get further and further into the castle. Grinding is often frustrating and tedious, but Rogue Legacy makes it pretty fun because, as I said, the castle is procedurally generated each time, so you never quite know what you're going to get. And with the traits from each character, that also shakes things up quite a lot. We'll hopefully get to see some of the more outlandish traits later on, because they get pretty crazy. A lot of them are basically there to fuck with you, but others have their advantages, and sometimes you just wanna find a character that has a nice combination of traits that work well together. So spikes, bad news. Your basic goal in the game is the castle is split into 4 distinct areas, and there's a boss in each one. Once you defeat all 4 bosses, there's a 5th and final boss. So this is the first area, the basic castle. You can basically go to any of the areas at any time you want, but obviously some you'll find a lot tougher than others. So there seems to be a set way to go, even if it doesn't spell it out. So far I've defeated the first boss, which was a big eyeball, and from the looks of things the second area I might want to go to is a forest. I've been there a few times and died pretty quickly, so I mainly want to get more gold at the moment so I can upgrade a bit and improve my chances, because this is a pretty tough game. Although it's kind of similar to something like Dark Souls, where a lot of that difficulty is offset by just being patient and knowing what you're dealing with. Yep. I don't really want to be in there. Okay, this is where the first boss would have been if I didn't already defeat him. But luckily I can still nab these chests. That's my little special move on the B button. That uses up mana. My basic attack is a sword swipe. You can also do this downward one, which is handy for guys like this that can't deal with it. Come on. There we go. The chest. Ew. Do blueprint. A blood helm. That will probably prove useful. Oh! I forgot those guys can hit you through walls. Oh. Oh. This woman's not going well for me. Stupid eyeballs. Gold, gold, gold. Well, I've got quite a bit now. Should be enough to improve some stats. Okay, sometimes you get these challenge rooms. This one, I have no idea how to do it. Let's try this. Nope. Never gonna get the angle. I wonder if this will work. No. That did some damage. That was my my Y attack that I unlocked by upgrading this class. But now I don't have enough mana to do it again. Screw it. I'm gonna try and kill these skeletons. They're not so bad. No, don't die! I need the gold. Although he is getting more red and throwing more bones. I just want to get close. Dash! Please don't drop a bone on me. Ah! 18 health. No! Yeah, I'm dead. But I'd say that was a solid run. I got a decent amount of gold. You can see there all the enemies I killed. And jump back in. And we have 3 new characters to choose from. What do we have here? That PAD one's pretty useful. No footprints, so you can run on those little spike floors without taking any damage. This guy's giant, which sounds good, but in my experience you just end up getting hit easier because you're big and it's harder to dodge things. Also, his MP and HP is swapped, which usually means loads of mana, not much health. This guy's just gay. I am yet to find out what that actually entails in the game. So far I can't see anything that it does. But we'll give him a go anyway because he can freeze time and he is a steroid freak and can knock enemies back further. Okay, so we got some cash to spend here. What tickles my fancy? I guess more health is always useful. Let's bounce out, see. Oh yeah, I got that new blood helm. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so this one has an additional property, which is vampirism. I've got a bunch that do this. They seem good, apart from the bit where they take off a big chunk of your health, which I'm not a fan of. So I will not be purchasing that. See, I've got another one there. Let's see what runes we can buy. Nope, too expensive. I guess I'll have to sacrifice my gold. Yeah, we haven't yet seen some of the more outlandish traits you get, but they're definitely the most enjoyable part about this game. experimenting with different combinations and seeing what they all do. Some are more obvious in altering the gameplay, while others are more whimsical and affect the cosmetics more than anything else. Like one of them is nostalgia, which puts a sepia tone on everything, and that will change some of the text as well. So you'll, instead of entering the castle, you're remembering. So some of that stuff, it's a really charming game, especially with the traits. We also found things like these journals, which I will read later. There's not much of a story, and the writing's not really interesting enough to care, but it adds some flavour to proceedings. Ow. More gold and a dead end. I think I want to head to the forest, which should be on the right if I keep heading that way. Like the first boss was always towards the top of the castle, and there's also another area towards the top as well. But I'm dead. Death is pretty constant in this game, but it's also imperative to succeed in and continuing, considering you need to spend that gold at some point. Miner's good if you want to just go on a gold run, since they get more than everyone else. Assassin, low stats but good critical strikes. Shinobi's basically the opposite of that. Can't crit but deals big damage. I'm gonna go with a Shinobi. Do I have enough? Just short. Doesn't look like it. Let's check with these guys. More critical damage could be useful, and I might as well spend that gold on something before 94% of it gets taken away. You'll sometimes see rooms repeated, like we saw this one on my last run through. It's understandable and it's not really that bad. Well, you'll see there that enemy hit me and then immediately died. That's one of the runes I picked up, where the damage dealt to me applies back to whoever hit me. And here we are in the forest. Money, money, money. Shinobi seems pretty useful in the forest, considering how much damage he does for each hit. What else have we got? Hey buddy, whoa! I don't know what that was. Apparently someone has magic things shooting at the floor at me. Making some surprisingly good progress here. Although, I probably shouldn't speak too soon. Things can go bad pretty quickly. Yep, like this. Whoa. Yep, spoke too soon. But that's a little taste of what the forest has in store for me. And I think I'm gonna call that a day. Rogue Legacy is available on Steam now. I think it's $11.99. That's pounds. I'm not sure though. And wow, I have to show you this first. This guy's trait is vertigo, which flips everything upside down. Again, no one's going to be using this to progress in this game. This isn't an advantage for anyone, but it's just one of the charming, crazy traits they've added here. And this game is full of them. And it's probably one of the best games I've played this year so far. And this is crazy. Hey buddy. This is actually the first time I've used vertigo. I'm surprised I've made it this far. Go, 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 go. It is pretty disorienting though. Anyway, this has been Rogue Legacy. Highly recommended. You'll definitely eat some hours up. I struggle to play it for long stretches of time because it can get pretty stressful, but it's also very addictive, especially when each time you die you get to try out a completely new character with a different set of traits, however crazy they are. We didn't get to see some of the more outlandish ones today, but I suppose that's they would be spoilers if you want to go in fresh and not know what to expect, which would probably be advisable since the beauty of this game is finding out what those traits do and how they affect the gameplay. But thanks for watching. Like and subscribe on YouTube and visit thunderboltgames.com for more. I've been Richard Wakeland, thanks for watching and goodbye!